My pile of fabrics.
Okay. And anything else?
Okay, I was back.
Well, that was quick.
Well, I was on my couch where I had
Oh,
been.
thought it might be in your car or something. I don't know.
Nope, I brought it in yesterday so I could see what I had and go through the magazine. Okay, sit right there.
And
Don't
you did this all
fall.
yourself, right?
Yes, my
Yeah,
friend from the Yakima Guild can only go on Saturdays because of her job.
right.
And we can't go this Saturday because her son has a out of town guest for the weekend.
Gotcha. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, April 10th,
Good morning.
2025, and I got something I gotta get rid of this. Get out of here. Blocking my hole. Okay. So yeah, today is April 6th, 2000 or April 10th, 2025. Today would have been my dear friend's birthday that passed. He would have been 57. So April 10th is kind of not a good day for me, but that's okay. So Gladys says hello to everyone. Why is his
And
name?
hello to anybody who's watching and not in the chat from me.
There you go. The news or whatever keeps going across the screen here.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Okay, today is um
Thursday.
UFO day. Yeah, it's Thursday. UFO day. So UFO means anything you guys want to work on, knock yourself out. I don't know. I was debating of the snowman or March 2025 still sampler. Um I think the snowman's gonna be a little bit bigger. I'm gonna have to have my bed to put the backing and stuff on it. So I think I'll go with the March so sampler.
Do you have the batting and backing for that quote yet, Kathy?
I do,
Awesome.
because it's not a big quilt. And I bought the hi Jory. I bought the
Hi,
fabric.
Jory. Hi, Jory. How are you?
Get it? Of course, there'd be the one on the bottom, right? I'm gonna grab it here. I don't want to grab all that fabric. Okay. I thought that this fabric here is would be good for the snowman with stick arms
Oh, yes, that'd be great backing.
to go with the snowman. Oh, I made a mess with this. To go with these with this snowman. What do you think?
Oh, I think it'd be perfect.
Be good? That was my plan. But because this is so big, well, I mean it's not huge, but you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Um, bigger than my table here. I put it up against one of the snowman. There you go.
Oh, yes. That's going to be really nice, Kathy.
I think that'll be really cute. And then after that, I can do the eyes and the nose. I've been dying to do those.
Yay.
Get those done. So that's that. Can't do it right now though, darn
And I am sewing a block that's called the Amish Star for our guild meeting tonight. It's available on both Patchwork Square and Quilter's Cash.
it. Ah,
And
I am
personally
going
like the Quilter's Cash version because it has different setters, so it sets it off a little bit better.
I don't really need that. I'm going to work on March's Soul Sampler box, which is the water. Hi, Kayla. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Watching from her
Hi.
car. She's watching from her car.
That's what I did
Nice.
Tuesday driving back from Colville with Siberian Wind.
There you have it. Okay, so I have all this beautiful, beautiful fabric that came in the March. All
Wow.
this here. I mean, it's gorgeous. I am going to open it. Get my iron. Oh, I have a basket on top of my shelves over here. So I'm going, what is that that's in there that I see, right? And you get stuff and then you forget you get it. So this is probably about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago I got it.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. Stuck it in my basket, never to be seen again.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know that feeling.
I have some of those pins, those quilters pins that have the curves on them. That
Yeah.
was in there. And then these that have I put the
Are those little clothespin things?
well, they go on the clips to help out.
Ah,
Okay, they go, it looks like this. Okay. So here's one right here. And then to help you open it, it keeps it in place. So you open it.
nice.
Instead of holding that little small silver, and you close it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really, really, I really like them. They come in different sizes. These, of course, are for my larger ones. And I thought I had them, but then I couldn't find them. So I'm going, well, I guess I'm imagining it, right? So yeah, that was a pretty cool find. I was happy.
Cheryl, how are you this morning?
How's who?
Cheryl in
Oh,
chat.
Cheryl.
She said hi to each of us.
Yes. How are you, Cheryl? Good to see you.
And Gladys, what are you working on? Are you still cutting leaves for your cardinal tree or quilt? No. Yes, I love the curved safety pins too. That's what I used to baste my quilts with.
Yes, they are so nice. I mean, gosh, how did we ever get along without them? They're so easy and I really like them too. I have different sizes.
I just have the small. I don't like larger ones.
On my Easter quilt here, I got the big ones. And then I think they're 3 inches or something like that. I'm not sure, but I do have the bigger ones. Gayla says, hey, I started a new diet today. It's called the egg diet. So far, I have had 4 Cadbury eggs. That's funny. I like those Cadbury eggs. Okay, let's plug this
Not
in.
a fan, but that's okay.
You're not a
My
fan.
Easter candy of choice are jelly beans, just not the black ones.
Yes, I love jelly beans.
I didn't even look at the Easter candy aisle. Ha ha ha! When I went to the store yesterday, I was being good.
Jen, Jen, every year Jen gets those the big Easter bunny, and it's solid chocolate, not hollow, solid milk chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
Takes her a while to eat it though.
You spoil that girl rotten.
Cheryl, I finished quilting the graduation quilt this morning and got the binding made and sewn on. We'll hand tack it down this afternoon and this evening. Nice,
Nice.
Cheryl. That's awesome.
After I get this block made, I'm going to be cutting strips for my daughter's Furs and Pumpkins quilt that I got back from the quilter yesterday.
I'm gonna be trying to figure out how to get this plastic off of here.
Yeah, my curved pins are 1 inch pins. I forgot I
I
have
think
some
those
on
were the
the sewing
ones.
machine.
I think those are the ones that I held up.
Yep.
1 inch.
Okay, seam guide back on. Awesome. Good morning, Tammy. How are you?
Hi, Tammy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome.
So
Oh, is
nice
this
to see
tied?
you.
Dang it. I know that was tied into the. Yes, very nice to see you. Okay, this fabric I think is absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but I'm going to show it to you again. Here's one. Isn't that pretty?
That is.
Unknown caller. Not now, I'm busy. Oh, Seattle. I don't know anybody in Seattle. Okay, here's another one.
That looks so much like a fabric that I made a baby quilt out of.
Might be. Here's another one. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, and
I
the
don't
blue
know how's
colorway.
it
Oh heck
showing up.
yes.
It's green. I don't know how it's showing up. Is it
Oh, it
showing up
looks blue
green?
to me.
It's green. And then this one. This one's cute. And this.
Lisa, good morning. Oh, Cheryl, you got a baby shower invitation. You're gonna plan a baby
Hi, Lisa.
quilt.
Okay, hold on. Tammy, I'm getting behind here. Tammy says, I'm
I
about
said
to
hi.
jump in the shower, but I'll check on when I get back. Okay, sounds good, Tammy. Cheryl, okay. And then Lisa, listening intently. Oh, my, on my new iPad. Good for you.
Nice.
Congratulations. I want one. Okay, this is really cool.
Okay,
And
Cheryl asked you what bundle that was, Kathy.
I'll tell you in just one sec. This yellow.
Ooh, pretty.
We don't
Yeah.
always get yellows, you know, and this yellow here, these are all fat quarters, which I'm surprised that we got so many fat quarters. And the last one is the stripes. Okay, the bundle is called, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 12, it looks like. No, that wasn't 12. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10. We usually only get 6. Okay, it's called New Beginnings by Sandy Javaz. Um, goes with Riley Blake. So New Beginnings is what it is. Okay, I keep this because I use it to wrap around my iron cord. So what do they want us to do? The pattern is waterfall. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Gladys. You're welcome, Cheryl. No, no. This is the pattern I'm going to be working on, okay? Yes, I got away from hex seeds for a while. Called waterfall. Cut from each. Okay. So from each of these, well, I'm going to iron them real quick. And then I'll cut. Got my usual okay, so the biggest that we
Lisa
want
says,
to
learning this keyboard, etc. Please be patient with me, and I surely love that average.
I know, isn't it beautiful?
Hi, Sandra.
I do too. Hi, Sandra. Hello, hello. Welcome. My only UFO is Hexies. I love that. Don't get me on Hexies, please. I'll put all this away and go back to the Hexies.
It's your paragraph. Yeah,
Yeah,
never mind. I can't say that one.
my prerogative.
Yeah, do
Waterfall,
what
Sandra. Waterfall.
do what you want.
I'm not going to put it away. But I am having fun making my Hexies for sure. Yeah, all this says on this piece right here is Riley Blake Designs. So on the bottom here, that's really all it says on the Riley Blake.
Sandra's asking, is there a picture?
Of the what I'm making?
Yes. Show her the.
Yes, ma'am, right here. I don't think this is going to be too hard. It consists of mostly a lot of cutting out. I mean, a
And sew
lot.
back together.
Yeah, and sew them back together. So I don't really think it's going to be too difficult. I think my brain can handle it. What brain, right?
I'm just glad I did my cutting and everything last night because my brain is so tired.
Oh, it is. I'm trying to making stacks after I get these cut out.
It's that what quilting is cutting.
I am working on the block for tonight's guild meeting. It's called Amish Star, and as soon as I get these flying geese, I'll hold up my design board where everything's laid out so you can see.
Very
I went
nice.
out of my comfort zone and went very bright.
Okay, Susan's going to take a little
Nice.
break and show us what she got on her shop hops yesterday. Yesterday?
This is what the Amish Star block looks like.
There's
Okay,
Cheryl.
then she
Working on a
wants, yeah.
card.
Gladys is working on her cardinal.
Particularly short
Cardinal.
cutting.
Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. I went way out of my comfort zone using very bright and there's no blue in it,
So beautiful. I
which
like
is
it.
such a surprise.
I love it. Yeah. That's purple in there, right?
A pinky lavender.
That's purple.
Okay, first thing I'm going to show you, which was the last thing I bought actually, is the panel.
Ooh, a panel. Now it takes a couple seconds longer to get to me.
Right, which I understand. Move that out of the way so I don't knock it off. It's got Mount Rainier, it's got bears and rocks and flowers.
Wow, Mount Rainier.
Yep. So there's that. Oh, and it says experience the Pacific Northwest Wonderland.
Cheryl said, "Wow."
Oh, then there's this green outline. It is green, it's a dark green, tossed outline of the state, which I don't know because of the sunlight how well you can see it.
She said, "Very nice panel," and it is. I just finally saw it. Very nice.
This that has, oh, let's see, salmon, Boeing airplane, fairies, cows, grapes, Mount Rainier, the Space Needle, all apples and things tossed all over it. Different things that are in Washington State or from Washington.
Have you ever eaten in Space Needle?
My 18th.
Oh my gosh, we went up there one year with my sister. It was cool.
And this is, again, I don't know how well it's going to show because how bright this is. It's white with trees tossed. This could be really come up with. I might have to go where it's darker. Hang on.
Okay.
Get out of the sunlight. Okay, this you can see better.
Yes.
It's got trees.
Mm-hmm.
Then grab the next one.
Hey, I'm all caught up.
There's this one that's actually on a dark green. Got leaves and trees and things. Here's the white with the state outline tossed all around it. And last but not least, the text print that says things like Washington, my home. This is our own beloved land, etc. Brown background.
Nice.
Yeah.
And are those all in the yard, or how big are they?
Are they what?
How big are the pieces?
A couple of them I bought just a half a yard because of what I was going to use it for. I will buy more because I've changed my. I'm going to do the panel quilt, which is going to need more. But
Very, very pretty.
the
Like
white tossed outline, state outline, I bought 2 yards
2 yards.
because I knew I needed more than 1 yard. Okay, back to sewing.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh yeah,
Very
thank you,
nice.
Cheryl.
Very nice haul. I do say so myself.
Yeah, the gal at the store I bought the panel at. She goes, "Do you need the kit?" And I said, "Really? With my fabric stash, no." And I've been buying yardage of the state fabrics from the other shops in the hop. And she goes, "Oh, that makes sense."
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do these first. So from each fat quarter, wow. I can't use my favorite ruler. It's not big enough.
This is this ooh ah.
Thanks, Lisa. Lisa, I absolutely love. One of the things I want to do with some of the fabric, I did the 2016 row by row. Have patterns from all over Washington, a couple from Oregon, and some from Arizona. But what I'm going to do with the Washington ones, I'm going to put sashing between of the green stated outline cost for that. So I need to get more yardage of that for the panel quilt. But I've got other fabrics also that I'm going to use, that I'm going to buy and use. So I can get that finally get it done. And yes, I do have some Arizona fabrics to do the Arizona row by row
Like
too.
what Arizona, like cactuses and stuff like that, or
I do have one that's tossed saguaro cactus and one that has just it says Arizona, Arizona State, University of Arizona, Phoenix, word text things. So that'll go in between.
yep,
Um,
I'm very familiar with Arizona.
that I bought when I was in Arizona. Let's see if I can knock this thing on the floor. Sure, why not? Have everything go flying.
Okay, so this New Beginnings by Sandy Jervis is a 2024 design. Fabric, Riley Blake. So I think it's very pretty. Um, okay, so I can't fold it in half because maybe I can. I don't think so. It's not going to be big enough. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I'll fold it in half. There was a time when I didn't like to do, I was doing everything one at a time.
I remember that. I'm glad you've gotten past that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to mess anything up. And in my mind, okay. So we need, there won't be much of these left after I get done cut. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to go over on this side because I want to get rid of all of the threads. Oh, threads just bug me. As everybody knows.
Sandra says, Kathy, look at the pattern and tell me what size the friendship star is, please.
The friendship star. What friendship star?
The pattern.
I don't have the
In your
pattern.
in your pattern for the quilt you're working on.
With the windfall.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, okay. Hold on, Sandra. 1 sec. I'll do it right now. Okay, I'm gonna iron those. Friendship star. Okay, we got this, and this.
But I think some of the
Oh,
fabrics I'm using in I think some of the
uh,
fabrics I'm using in this would make great hexie flowers. Hmm. Hi, Dorlin.
hi, Dorlin. Okay, sending it to you. Okay, Sandra. 1 second. I need my phone. I need my camera.
My
I
phone's
need
in my
my brain.
pocket. It's been vibrating in my pocket. I apparently am getting more emails. Oh, yeah, a couple from my Gmail. Oh, well, I'll look at you later. I get to run tonight's meeting because the president has another meeting she has to be at. Fun stuff for me. Got to get used to it because next year I'm going to be the president because I'm the president elect, is what they call the
Sandra
vice
says
president.
you're going to be making a bunch of them.
And
Lisa, did I remind you guys about LorelaiDesigns.com sale rack? $7 a yard. Wow.
hey, I did really good over there at
Marshall Dry Goods.
yes, Marshall Dragons. Thank you. I always have problems with that. Okay, I don't need the camera anymore.
Yeah, I did this stupid thing yesterday going to the store after scripture study when I was hungry and I bought things I shouldn't have bought. But oh well, I did.
Wait,
Paid my utility bill. Yay.
No, Dorlin.
and okay, okay. Back to what I was doing. No, but she sure has been working on it. You know, it'll get there. Hey, did you get it, Sandra? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to label it A and B and C because there's whole bunch of I'm telling you, there's a lot that needs to be cut out. So this is going to be a. You're welcome. A. I think I put it all in here, right? A. And what is this? B. B. A. Come on, humanoids. A. Okay.
Okay, finger pressed. Now get that new iron.
You got a new iron?
Got home and there's a box on my front porch.
Did
My
you get
daughter
it?
in New York ordered from Amazon for me
Nice.
a steel fast cordless that I
Wow.
am trying out. She said,
Six.
Mom, you've talked about the Panasonic, and she goes, that's really expensive, but I found a less expensive one that is supposedly just
Lost you, Susan.
oh sorry.
It's okay. We heard you all the way up to less expensive one.
So she bought it. She goes, so I bought it for you and I hope you like it.
That was so sweet.
Yeah.
Six and a
That
half
makes
inch stars. Okay. Say Sandra knows more about these things than I do. Yes, yes. It came with 10 fat quarters.
that's pretty amazing that it came with that many fat
I know
quarters.
they don't, we just don't have it like that, you know? Okay, so I'm just doing a few at a time here.
Okay, phone, I'm tired of you making all this noise. Holy crap. YouTube notifications. Gee, I wonder why. Facebook, email, and
Facebook,
there's
more.
goes some more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Facebook is done.
Yay.
And yeah, I know Kathy's on.
You sure? Okay, how do you
Because I'm here.
know? Okay, this one is Riley Blake's, New Beginnings, but this one actually has a number on it. It says C15751. C15751. Maybe I'm gonna keep these. Set 'em up over here. Okay, this one is also 7. So,
There. 14 emails have piled up in my Yahoo account. That was ridiculous.
I don't have so
Five
much in
of
my
them,
Yahoo. It's my
five
email.
of them were spam. I
Yep.
hate spam.
I get spam.
Replacement Windows free. I don't have to worry about that. For home Windows, and I was like, I read, dudes. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to put you to get you out of the way. I really don't.
There was a time a long time ago that I would fussy cut all this, but I don't want to do it right.
I remember when you used to do that a lot.
Yeah. And I got away from it. I don't know why. Hello? Uh-uh. The A, B, C? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to follow. Trying. No, I did too. Uh-huh. No, there's two. There's two. See, look, hold on. I'll move it and I'll show you. There are two underneath here.
Nerds.
I have it up in the corner like it's showing. The A's and the B's and all that. I have it like that. Does it say small and then large? Okay, so put this away and cut the C's and the B's. No, 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 I don't. Believe me. I know, I'm the same way. Okay, so let me yeah, over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and right. No. I always think that I am going to run out, but I don't. I remember. Oh no.
Driving to Yakima.
Wow, you heard that? You're
Yep,
not
I
on
did,
you're not on speaker.
but I could hear it.
No, you're not on speaker. I have you next to my ear. That's weird.
she did it by herself.
Wow. So she's kind of scared.
Well, she's bored.
Yeah. I understand that. Believe me. Okay. That would be awesome. Thank you.
Dorlin, I spent almost $200 getting a quilt quilted, so
Really,
they understand that.
me everywhere. I'm hoping it stays settled so I can do a live.
Well, yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, you do a live day, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep, it does be Sandra's Day
right.
for Alive.
Yep. It sure is.
Yep. And I have my live all cut out. I got that done last night.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And now I'm figuring out what I'm starting next. I finished that other quilt.
An easy one to relax, that's not going to be hard for you.
Well, the one you're doing wouldn't be hard for me.
Well, you have it.
Yeah. Well, I already figured out the pattern. I just needed to know what size.
I know you're quick at figuring out that kind of stuff.
That's the bad part with me.
That's me. The pattern for that, according to Patchwork Square, I didn't like her cutting instructions.
I don't like it either.
I didn't even like Quilter's Cash's cutting instructions. So once I looked at the layout and knew what size it had to be, I did my own cutting.
There you go.
I figure I've been quilting for
Sandra
37 years.
Sandra tweaked some of those too. Remember?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a little while then, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Okay, so she wants me to go and see if I think there's going to be more than enough. Okay, what size is this?
Something tells me Kimberly wouldn't wimp out on what she's giving you.
No, but sometimes, sometimes 8 of these. 1, 2. Okay. This is what's next. So I'll go ahead and do these. I always get really scared when it gets towards the end. And I'm going, oh no, am I going to have enough? No.
And they're done that. And of course, it was one that I had to go down that internet rabbit hole on Etsy and eBay to find what I needed.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, the shop it came from was closed. Yeah.
Fun, huh?
Thank you. That little Etsy shop in Maine that she had the yardage that I needed, plus some, and went ahead and I bought 1 yard, paid for 1 yard, and she mailed me 2, her last 2 yards of it.
Oh, that's nice. Sometimes you do catch a break.
So I sent her a thank you card and a $25 Amazon gift card to tell her thank you.
Oh. Okay, so they want this part according to the picture. I should just turn it over this way. Okay. Up against the long piece. That's what this is. Okay. All right. I love.
I wonder if I'll be able to open up Quilter's Cache at the library. If not, I'm going to have to go ask at the information desk what the heck is going on.
Quilters Cash.
Hmm.
Now, I don't know what that is, but I've heard of it.
It's a website where there's lots of free patterns.
Oh,
There's thousands of free patterns
I should go check it
from
out.
like 24 inches down to 6-inch blocks. Some of them with multiple sizes.
Um, I should go check that out.
Yeah, you should.
I just spent $96 and got a whole bunch of fabric from Marshall's Dry Goods. And I'm glad I finally went there and checked it out. It was worth it, you know. Everybody's talking about what a great, what a great place it is, and da 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 da. And it's like, okay, okay, I'm gonna set this over here.
Yeah.
So I recommend it. I really recommend it.
Marshall's.
You know. Okay, so we're gonna go like this up. I'm gonna do 2 at a time. Make sure. So 2, 4. Forgot how many. 2, 4.
You know, I promise. At some point.
Huh? I had to look because I didn't remember how many. That must be Marshall's number. I spent 96 last night. Oh my gosh. Did you really, Sandra? And Orland, since Joann's is going out of business, the quilting stores are raising the prices. I will check out Marshall's Dry Goods. Yeah, Dorland, I got a whole bunch of fabric. I mean, a whole bunch. 7 yards here, 3 yards, 2 yards, 1 yard. And I think I got 10 different fabrics, $96. So, no shipping, no tax. That's the best part. No shipping, no tax. Okay, now I gotta go here. What I want to do is cut off a tiny piece of this. Then it'll be easier for me to work with it. So I'm just going to cut a little itty bitty sliver, hardly any of it. Okay. So I can open up the 2 pieces and, put them together like I want. Perfect. How many of you, when you're cutting, how many of you at the beginning you do it perfect, you do like what you need, and you don't have to go back and take care of it? Like me.
I tend to just cut as I go because if I cut the whole thing out, inevitably I lose it.
But when you do it, you cut the piece that you need, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's only been one quilt that I pre-cut everything, and I used gallon Ziploc bags to hold the pieces. And I was going, "Oh Lord, I hope I don't lose these."
Oh yeah. I like to go just a tiny bit above what it's asking for so I can come back and cut it the right. Because it's better to be bigger than smaller.
Half square triangles, quarter square triangles, I tend to cut a little oversized unless oh, that could have been better. Unless I am very shy on fabric.
Right. Then you do exactly what they're asking for, right?
A lot of hoping and praying, in fact.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, gonna iron this. This is gonna become our B. Okay. So like this, make it all nice and neat. Yeah, I like Joann's was my go-to also. And now Marshall Dry Goods for sure. I couldn't believe it. Quilters,
Select.
what's it called? Calico, Quilters Calico or something like that, I think, or maybe it's Select. $2.99 a yard.
Well, the Yakima store was very picked through last time I was there. And it's just too depressing. I can't go back in. Which my friend who works there said, yes, I understand, Susan. Now I have to remember which store I went to yesterday, day before yesterday, that had the Gutermann hand quilting thread that I like. I don't think it was the one in Lind. It was one in Spokane, I'm pretty sure. And I was so happy to see.
Okay, let's see here.
And Quilting Bee in Spokane Valley is really a nice store. Bye, Doralyn. Have a nice day.
Goodbye, Dorland. Thank you so much for dropping by. Have a good day. I forgot what I just read. Okay. Let's go up here and finish out.
These are going to be teeny tiny little half square triangles from my cutoffs.
I hate those itty bitty ones. Nothing against them. It's just itty bitty.
Yeah, I think of that smallest of the 36 half square triangle birds in the air and summer moon. It finished
Oh
at
gosh, I
like
know.
3/4 of an inch.
I did that one.
That I did not.
It's hanging around somewhere.
I and the others were so much nice to go through without that block waiting for you to like me, but you gotta make me.
It's yeah, I thought that they were fun, because they were so little.
Some of the little blocks I liked the best, like the little bear paw. That was so cute.
I know.
And I made it in Sandra's colors, purples.
Purple. Not blue? Oh my.
It's a sampler. I used purples and blues and greens and
Was how many?
a little bit of pink, a little bit of red. Oh, that could be a cute little pinwheel.
Okay, and I have all this left over.
Nice.
So, yeah, quite a bit. Okay, so leftover goes over there. This one. Hmm.
Well, that's a horrible intersection. Well, I am not taking it apart.
Love, love, love this rotary cutter. If I haven't mentioned it before, it's nice. Everybody's telling Dorlin to have a nice day. I'm a little bit behind. Okay, this is the pattern that came in March 2025, still sampler box. Okay. So you all know what I'm doing. Time goes by so fast that it seems like we just get one and then it's time to get the next one. How fast time is going by these days.
Yeah.
And I do have other things to make. I have Mrs. Quilty's and I have the open gates. I need to get in and make. I need to start spending more time in my room. I don't spend it like I used to. So get a lot accomplished. Sandra, I didn't touch you. I was over here. What's going on here?
Okay, now that is interesting.
I know.
What happened?
Okay, where is she? I was nowhere near my phone. Okay, I'm gonna unhide you. Hold on.
That is so wrong.
Okay, let me unhide. Okay, you're good to go. I was over here, like I was doing this. How in the heck did that
And
happen?
I was nowhere near my
Wasn't
board.
me.
How weird. My phone is doing things. Stop it. Don't be doing that. Yeah. I'm just saying that was weird. Do I have a ghost in my house? She should be okay to come back on.
Type something in the chat, Sandra.
So bizarre.
I know. You guys saw me. I'm over here. And my phone's over there. Okay, there's those
And
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 A.
Gladys is doing, handwork, and I'm at my sewing machine, not at my laptop.
Bizarre.
She said nothing changed here, but she's not blue.
Got it
Ah,
covered. Hang
okay.
on. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
She's back. Yay. That was so
Okay, go ahead and try it now.
odd. She just did. She said nothing changed
I know,
here.
I'm saying, go ahead and try it and see if you're blue.
Oh, yeah, she's not.
Yeah,
This is weird.
I just fixed it. I hope she's blue. A bit of blue on blue. There she is. I lost my wrench on the trip. Totally weird. I
Yes,
know. I'm
and
like,
she's back.
yeah,
Yay.
she's back.
And she's totally weird.
Yep.
That's what I said because that was totally bizarre.
I look over and I'm going, what? I was nowhere near my phone. But we got it taken care of.
Okay, that is weird. I'm now in the upper left-hand corner.
You were in the upper left all morning for me.
On my screen, I was on the other side of you. That's funny.
You're the boss. You took my spot. Damn.
She's been doing that a lot lately.
uh,
I'm just saying.
yeah. Well, what are we going to do about it?
You can't do anything about it because it's on YouTube.
Where's my ruler? Oh, under the.
You ran away with a brewery cutter.
Too funny, Gladys.
I gotta put a little spice in the life somehow.
Yep. I think I got that. Where's supposed to cut it? You can just. Oh, it's right here. Yes. Okay. The sewing part of these are, they're really easy, but it takes forever to cut all the pieces. Yes, you are blue, Sandra. For sure, for sure. Okay, there's those and those. 2, 4. I just thread. Hi, Patty. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today?
Patty.
Great to see you. Okay, what I'm gonna have to do is okay, that's all lined up. Patty says, hello, chatters. Chatters.
Playing with a seam ripper I've had for 10 years and never tried it. Eyebrow trimmer. Interesting.
It is interesting. Sandra said, hello, Patty. And then Patty says, I'm working on hexes while I listen to y'all. So start talking. We're focusing. Everybody's working on hexes. What's going on?
Somebody started something.
Uh, yeah, I know that somebody was me and Sandra. And I'm still not even close to where I need to be on the hexes.
Oh, dear Lord. I think I've maybe got about 100 hexes done out of over 3,000 I need for my quilt.
I need over 6,000. What size are yours again, Susan?
1 inch. Look at this cute little pinwheel that'll show up pretty soon.
Okay, I'm looking. Sandra, Patty, I think that every night while I base hexes.
Here's the little pinwheel.
Oh,
It needs
isn't
to be
that
trimmed.
cute? Looks like Christmassy.
Well, I did use the red and green.
Looks
I decided,
very Christmassy, Susan.
I need to do something with these cutoffs,
There you
and I
go.
do need to trim it because
Great
yeah.
idea. Okay, so I got some A and a B. And now some C's. Patty, Sandra started the cattail hexes. What's a cattail hexie? I don't have any idea.
Block is done.
Okay, now,
Is done. It's done. It's done. Yippee skippy.
awesome.
Now to cut strips.
If it's not one thing, it's another, huh? I'm with you. Okay. Goes like that.
Red and lavender. The lavender is like the only one that comfort zone.
Um, and then Sandra says, Patty, I found the brown flannel. And hi, Mary. Mary Wilson, Minnesota. She's here. Yeah, we're busy, aren't we? But it's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Everybody's doing something different.
I'm switching gears now. I'm going for strips.
2, 4, 6.
8. Who do we? I'm sorry. I got
Yeah, I think this is gonna work. 8, 4, 6, 8, and one more makes 10. That is what I need. Got quite a bit left over here too.
okay.
Sandra says nice, and then she said hello, Mary. How's your day going so far today, Mary? Going good? Oh, I keep missing that corner right there. Hmm. Every quilter's nightmare, 2.5-inch squares.
Quarter-inch half square triangles. I'm sorry. That's not my nightmare.
1/4-inch half square triangles.
3/4 inch.
3/4 inch.
Lisa says you should also check out Brooklyn Fabric Company, $6 a yard from popular designers and places like Andover, Free Spirit, Lori Holt.
Hmm.
And Mary says I'm quilting a graduation quilt on my long arm. Graduation is mid-May for my grandson.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Graduation high school or college? I used to blare that song graduation day. And then Alice Cooper's School's Out for Summer. I used to drive my mom nuts. I go, well, it is. You know which one I'm talking about, don't you, Susan? Gladys? School's Out?
Yes, and I got the T-shirt that says "School's out for summer" that all the staff at Lincoln wore last day of school, and the secretary ordered for me a "School's out forever" retirement 2025 or
Oh,
2024,
oh,
which was
nice.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Really cool.
Mary says high school.
High school.
Yeah, it's the 6 grand of 10 grandchildren.
Uh-huh. I only have 2 grandkids. Maybe I should have more kids. My granddaughter will graduate next year. She's already graduated from 3 college classes. Well, she's a smart one, not like her grandma. She wants to do the like the crime scene investigations. I'm hoping she'll change her mind before she gets to that point. Okay, this is going to be C. Only 8 more fat quarters to go. Oh,
Put my hamburger on to cook for my taco salad.
yummy.
Sandra says all 8 grands have graduated and all have quilts. One quilt in Denmark and one quilt travels between Florida and Switzerland.
I've
Nice.
just got one granddaughter, and she graduates this year, and I have no idea what she wants to do with her life because I haven't seen her since she was 12.
I know the feeling, Susan.
Sure.
Okay.
You know what, father?
How did they get a waterfall out of this? I'll never know. I was looking ahead. Okay, now for another piece. This one.
Actually, Kathy, that field that you were talking about is one that has a decent future. There will always be crime happening.
Yeah.
Job security.
Here, ruler. There you go. I found it. Okay, this one has no numbers to tell you guys. It's got a lot of colors though. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 colors on this particular piece of fabric. Over there. I thought I set it on the ironing board and it fell, the ruler.
Three more strips.
Okay, two. Big one. I should write down those places that Lisa put up. Yeah, I think I will. Grab a pencil. Okay. Brooklyn fabric. Comma. Oh, fabric company. Read on before you say comma. Glad I did this in pencil. Okay, so $6 a yard.
Fine. Woohoo.
And places like Andover. Free Spirits. I know all about Lori Holt. Lori Holt. Okay. He's all right, thank you very much, Lisa. I never did this. Oh yeah. All right. Put that aside. And okay, so these two go over here.
All right. Then I am going to make the other part of it. A lot of cutting. I mean, I really don't think that I'll get done with this today, but yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. Jen, time to rise and shine, young lady.
Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory.
I say, wakey, wakey, time for eggs and bakey.
I say Sleeping Beauty, get up.
Gladys said, Sleeping Beauty, get up.
I'll send the prince after you.
Or she'll send the prince after you. He can't hear us. Two, four.
6, 8. Stop it, Susan. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Yeah, we were talking yesterday. I was telling Jen that my mom always made us a hot breakfast before we went to school.
Only time my mother fixed a hot breakfast was when it was oatmeal, and her oatmeal was lumpy and nasty. And I, who liked oatmeal, couldn't even stand it. My sister would flush it down the toilet and
Oh
hopefully not
no.
clog the toilet. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, back to my stuff to stir my hangover.
No, my mom would do like bacon, eggs, and biscuits, pancakes and bacon, things like that, waffles, eggs and bacon, and just all kinds of good stuff. I always wondered what time she had to get up to get all that accomplished. So Jen, I can't believe she did this. Jen loves Cheerios, right? So she eats it dry, not with milk or anything on it. She just likes it like it is. So she'd eat that. And one day she has this two drawers. I don't know what you call it, but it's got two big drawers in it. I opened up the bottom drawer for something. I don't remember. And in that bottom drawer was full. I mean, full of Cheerios. She wasn't eating it. She was putting it in that drawer.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was cram
Crazy
packed.
girl. Crazy, crazy girl.
No, what are you doing? I got sick of Cheerios. Well, why didn't you tell me?
Sorella told me when she was a lot older than she is now that she had grown very tired of peanut butter sandwiches. And I said, all you had to do was tell me you didn't want it anymore, hon.
Right.
and I would have done something else. And she wouldn't tell me she was tired of yogurt. Like, think about it, dear. I'm not a yogurt. I can listen.
Not
Well,
gonna
wait
get
until
mad at
pay.
you.
Wait until your dad gets paid, and then I'll buy something else, and you can come to the store and pick something out.
That's what I told Jen. She goes, I thought you'd get mad at me, Mom. I go, mad at you because you got tired of cereal after 7 years? No. So now she tells. Like, she hates spinach. Okay, I got that. There's a lot of people that don't like spinach. That's fine. But the first time I ever had her eat spinach, she wouldn't eat it, right? So I made her sit at that table for over 6 hours until she ate the spinach. Because I go, you're not leaving until you eat it. All you gotta do is eat this spinach on your plate, and then you'll never have to eat it again. And she didn't like it. And I would come back and pretend like I put salt on it, and stuff. And yep, 6 hours, and she finally ate it. I go, would you like me to warm it up in the microwave for you? No. She was really mad. But she hates it. Okay. I love it myself. Okay, so this is going to be C. C. I think I'm gonna have to go to Wonder Clips. Sandra says, I will not eat cooked spinach. I can eat it in salads or on a sub sandwich. Yeah, this was in a can. Yeah. Here, here. And here. Cool, works. Cool, over. Hi, Gayla. Hello, hello, welcome. How's your day going? Six, 8, 10. Should do it. Um, are you going on later? My day has been busy going home now. Nice. Gayla, I'm going to try internet issues. I am undressing a binding. And Gayla, I will try to watch you. Um, and line it up like so. These little creative grid rulers here, they slip. They slip and slide. I think what I'm going to do is, hmm. And then Sandra said, thanks, Gayla. About 1.5 hours to airtime. Yeah. Hey, Sandra, I got an idea. Why don't you do it through mine? Then you know you'll have the internet. I'm gonna have to do this piece twice. I can feel it in my bones.
I thought I had some Thousand Island salad dressing. No,
Oh no. My brother used to love that.
that's the only dressing I like on my taco salad.
How about
So
salsa?
I just sent a text to my next door neighbor asking if he has any. Because I'm sorry, blue cheese, no. I don't have ranch. Caesar, no way.
Well,
Not on
I
taco
don't know.
salad. On other salads, yes, but not on taco salad.
What do you think if Sandra broadcasts her channel through my Zoom or whatever it is she does it on? Because then she would
You know,
definitely have the internet. Just an idea.
could be. Okay, Ron, I need an answer now, please. Please, please, please.
Are you sure he's home?
Yes, his car's out there.
Oh, okay.
I checked before I.
Sandra said, Kathy, that won't work. I need working internet first.
Somebody, I forgot who it was that their internet kept messing up and they did it through mine and it worked. But I don't remember who it was. You gotta stand up for a second. My old bones. Is Jen up? Can you check, please? Yeah. Thank you. Hmm. Okay, that's better. This weather change. Get a drink. This weather change from cool to hot to cool makes my bones feel like I fought the Civil War. I know.
Yes.
Don't I know it?
Exactly.
Okay. This one does have a number, okay? If anybody's interested, the number is C15751. That's C15751. Okay. Okay. So now I keep dropping everything. I think I put it on the ironing board right here and I don't. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. Okay, let's line these up. Ever so pretty, like so. Instead, line up. Okay. Now, where did I put my 7? Okay.
And just lost food on the floor.
You what?
Just lost some of my lunch on the floor.
Uh-oh.
Little piece of cheese. Easy to pick up.
I like the shredded lettuce in my taco salad.
That's what I bought was the shredded lettuce.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have to do any cutting. Bought a fresh tomato. I already had um, green onions.
I've not had a taco salad in forever.
First one I've had here since I moved back in.
Doesn't want
This way I can put my salad on the table.
to. Now, do you have it in that humongous shell thing?
No,
No.
I put Fritos on top.
There you go.
I tend not to eat the shell if I have it, if I go places that have that, serve it that way. They get soggy.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm gonna have to do it this way.
I really like that fabric you've got there, Kathy.
The one I'm working on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Patty says, I like making taco soup. Yummy. What do you put in it, Patty? And Sandra says taco soup is yummy. I've never had taco soup. I like taco salad with a shredded lettuce, cheddar cheese, and taco meat, and then salsa. That's how I eat my salad.
I make chicken taco soup, which is yummy. You know what, fabric? You're gonna get out of the way. I don't want to spill
Is it
buffalo
hard
meat
to
on you.
cook? Is it hard to cook for just one person?
Um, if and what my recipe is, it lasts for a couple days. If I want to make it so it doesn't last too long, one chicken breast in the crock pot, half a cup of chicken broth, half a can of corn, half a can of pinto beans or black beans, um, a small can of diced tomatoes, and then the chicken taco seasoning packet, and cook all day in the crock pot.
Yummy. It sounds sounds good. Tastes good, it should.
Mm-hmm.
Susan made it.
Oh, asparagus soup. Ooh, yum.
Asparagus soup. Sandra, that sounds good.
Gal I used to work with always made extra of hers and gave it to me.
That was very nice.
If I'm making it for just one meal, Sandra, that's why I use a half a can. But I usually make it so I can have it for a couple days. So full cans.
Oh, you're making that? Are you making that for dinner tonight? Is everybody coming over? Today is Thursday.
Sandra was asking why half cans.
Or just for herself. Okay.
And that's why I answered if I'm only making it for one person. Then the cans will go, I'll empty them into Ziploc bags and stick them in the freezer.
So how long will it last? About 6 months if you put it in the freezer?
I usually use things up within a week like that I put in the freezer. Really? This is why I need salad dressing. It holds my things to get my salad together.
He didn't get a hold of you yet?
Uh-uh.
Hmm. Well, maybe he's in the shower or something. I don't know.
Oh, I could hear it if he was.
Really? You can hear your neighbors in the shower?
Yep.
Wow. Um, Patty says taco mix, Rotel diced tomatoes, hamburger, corn, black beans, onions, green peppers, served with shredded Mexi cheese and sour cream.
Sounds yummy.
Oh, that sounds so good. And Sandra, Ronnie received about 20 plus bags of asparagus soup, so she shared. Aw. And Gayla, maybe your neighbor's watching YouTube, watching your YouTube, and doesn't want to give up his Thousand Island. Well, that's a good one.
Or he may have gotten a ride with his friend and gone to to go to the gym instead of him giving a ride, which is why his car's there and he's not.
He's married, right?
He's a widower. He lost his wife to breast cancer
I'm sorry.
before I met him when their daughter Raleigh was small.
So he raised her by himself.
Mm-hmm.
She must have been pretty young.
I think she was 4 when her mother died.
Pretty young for the babies. They don't understand. Check on Jen. Great. I rolled over my pants with my chair. Yeah, I saw this morning where Tiffany put up pictures of her son Cyrus. I can't believe it's
Yeah,
been 2 years that since he's passed. That went by quick.
yeah. And my comment to her was, I know her pain. I lost a baby in 1983, miscarried, and I still carry that heartache. So I know her heartache, and she knows mine.
Did she respond?
Yes, she did.
Okay. Go straight over here, please. Thank you. Was she awake? Oh, okay. Shocking. I like this fabric, but there sure is a lot of loose threads. Usually don't get that much when.
That's when I would starch the fabric before you cut it.
Oh. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
No choking allowed on my channel. Keep that in mind.
It wasn't choking.
Okay. I was just kidding with you. As long as you're okay. Jeez. Two. Sure we're okay. Two. Four. Hmm.
That's true, Sandra. It would fray later.
She says if you lightly spray best press or starchy something, it takes that away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's basically what I said. Starch it. Or best, I didn't say best press, but that'll do it too.
I will do it for these up here
With my
that I haven't
art
done yet.
gallery fabrics, I needed to do that because it beautiful texture to it, but man, did it fray.
2, 4, 6. On my way to the eye doctor, we passed a McDonald's. And I asked Dave, I said, "Oh, Dave, can we stop and get a Big Mac?" No, I haven't had a Big Mac in like 10 years. I used to eat them all the time. Then I saw Taco Bell. I go, "Can we go to Taco Bell?" Nope.
Mhm.
In other words, we couldn't go anywhere. He would not
Choice
let.
between Taco Bell and Taco Time, I will choose Taco Time any day of the week.
Well, in California, this is what I miss. In California, they have Del Taco. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Their food is so good. I used to manage a Noggles, and I didn't know that Noggles was a part of Del Taco until they merged. Oh, wow.
I don't remember if it was in Tooele or Colville. It was not Spokane that I saw Taco Del Rey, which I've not seen on this side of the mountains before.
Taco Del Rey, that sounds good.
There used to be one in Bellevue.
Where my eye
Auburn,
doctor is,
Renton.
Bellevue. I don't know where Renton is. Is that close by me?
Yes. Redmond, Kirkland, Bellevue were all right together.
Yeah, my eye doctor's in Bellevue. Or the one that did my surgery.
Let me see if it's around anymore. There's Taco. Oh, there's a Taco Del Rey in Yakima. Cool. What? There's a Taco Del Mar in Ellensburg now?
Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Oh, it's by McDonald's. Interesting. There's a Taco Del Rey in Renton, in Centralia.
Up is all done.
Oh,
Oh, so nice.
Gladys, that's
That is
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Wow. Gayla says, you guys have me so hungry. Now I'm looking under my car seat for a stray snack. And Sandra says,
There's
Gayla, I found a lemon drop. Goofing good, Gladys. Yeah, your cardinal's beautiful.
there's one in Moses Lake too. That must be the last place I saw it was Moses Lake.
That's too far for me, though,
Really, you think?
I think.
Okay, it was on the way to Spokane. That's where I saw the Tacos El Rey. Taco Del Rey is on the I-5 corridor through Western Washington. And Taco El Rey is in Ellensburg.
That makes sense, Al.
Interesting. And then you came out Yakima. Sorry about that, Yakima. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh, I bet you they're the one down. Yeah. That I don't like.
Patty, just a minute. Patty said, wow, Gladys, that looks amazing. And Lisa, Gladys, the most beautiful, I think she must have said. Beaur.
Where did you get the pattern for it, Gladys?
It was a kit on keepsake quilting back in a long time ago.
Oh,
It is
long
really, really pretty.
time
It's the biggest
ago.
cardinal I ever seen. That's what Lisa's saying. She
Mm-hmm.
typing on her.
I know it is so, oh, so beautiful.
Now I just need to find some backing for it.
You have any in your stash?
No.
No?
Marshall Dry Goods.
Yep. Marshall Dry Goods, Gladys, you'll get it really good deal.
I agree, Sandra. I would finish the applique, make sure it's down before quilting it.
Eight, nine, 10. How many of these have I done? I've only done 4. Oh, come on. One. I've
I'm
only
sorry
done
for laughing.
4.
I'm sorry for laughing.
That means I got 6 more. Laughing at me, Susan. Okay, background. Background is flipped. Like, let's say I do 2 7-inch squares, 20 total, right? Well, the background is 27-inch squares. What binding, or what color background did they use? White. Okay, good. Draw a wrong side of the fabric E cut apart.
That was a yummy lunch. Woohoo!
Are you full?
Uh, yeah, just
Um, I would finish the applique before quilting it, Sandra says.
Yeah, well, I wasn't taught that way.
And Lisa says, beautiful, yes. Rest. Okay, when this is finished, it should be finished size 56.5 by 68.5. Okay.
I swore I had more than 2 strips sewn together. Good lordy.
What strips?
Binding strips. For a certain young lady's Hers and Pumpkins quilt.
Ah, okay. So now 12:10, Sandra. I try to get half of these done at least. Where's my best press? This one doesn't have anything to cut off. Nice. I've been in the middle of the.
And it's heavier
I love
fabric too. I think.
For my machine.
This. Oh.
Come.
I'm gonna just cool off. Yeah.
Right side together, Susan. Right side together.
There's this. I took a sewing class once when I made Jen's dress, and there was this lady that kept calling the iron an iron.
That's interesting.
I go, it's an iron, and she goes, no, it's an iron. I go, I know it's spelt that way, but that's not what it is. I'll never forget that.
Who said that?
So, remember when I took that sewing class to learn how to make Jenny that kitty dress, and I made that pillow? She kept calling the iron an iron.
Let me get the iron. Um, you just looked at that. You just looked at what, Sandra? So we're gonna go back up here.
I know somebody who would have loved that cardinal quilt that Gladys is doing. My grandmother would have absolutely adored it.
Does she like cardinals?
Oh, yes. She was from West Virginia. There's a lot of cardinals around there. That's one thing she missed so much in moving to Yakima was seeing those beautiful male birds. The female are brown and not with tinge of red in her feathers. They're not nearly as beautiful
Right.
as the male. Last strip. Woohoo!
Hmm.
It's the big quilt, 9 strips for binding
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah, it's a big quilt.
And your hand doing it, right?
It's quilted. I paid damn good money. And had it long arm quilted. Picked it up yesterday.
Who's it for?
Sue Ellen,
Oh,
it's the Pears and Pumpkins that she saw the pattern in the American Patchwork and Quilting a couple years ago. 6-inch finished blocks for a wall hanging. And she goes, Mom, could you make that for me? And I said, wall hanging? She goes, no, for my bed. And I said, not at 6 inches. No, that's like 400 and some blocks. I said, but I will grow them to 12 inches finished and not make nearly as much to go on your queen size bed and add borders, one more border to grow it. Took it in a while ago when they finally got done with it because Kinsey was busy.
are you happy with it?
Oh, I love the job they did. She did.
That's what's important. Is it a
Pumpkins.
surprise or is this, well, I know you did
Oh, she knows. She's the one who picked out the outer border fabric, which I can't stand.
it?
I tried to talk her out of it. It didn't work.
You know, kids are.
Oh, I didn't know that cardinal was Indiana's state bird. That's cool, Patty. Our
Not
state
me
bird
either.
here is a goldfinch. Our state fish is a salmon. Our state flower is a rhododendron. Our state tree is the western hemlock. I said state bird is the goldfinch.
Mm-hmm.
Um, state fruit is apple. I still can't believe they want to spend all kinds of money making a new flag, and where our state budget is in bad shape. Why would they want to do that? There's nothing wrong with the seal of the state, the picture of the president who our state was named for. Personally, I think it's a stupid idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I let my state representatives and senator know that. Of course, they being all Republicans, that's the party that wants to do it. But complains that we don't have enough money for anything. Go figure.
Yeah.
State politics
Sounds like California to me.
everywhere.
Okay, these go together here. Looks like I'm only gonna be able to get 5 in a bundle. Well,
My extended table back on the machine.
you don't have a storage area outside, do you, Susan?
We have a closet. Not very big. No.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move you because you're gonna get knocked over
Uh-oh.
with this big hurricane
Yeah.
quilt. And I know that.
Two, six. It is
Hi, Marissa.
please, I think.
State flower is the peony. State tree is the tulip tree. Hmm.
Where we at? Indiana?
Yeah.
That's where my mom's from. Never took us kids and went out there.
My mother was from Seattle.
Born and raised?
Well, born on the ship on the way to Seattle,
Oh, wow.
but because that was where they were landing, the destination, that's what they were swept aside by the quilt. So never.
How exciting to be born on a ship.
Well, whatever.
You're fading out. Oh, is she on the phone? Never mind.
And didn't know that fact while my grandmother or grandfather was alive, so I couldn't ask him
I have no idea what you said, Susan. All that you were saying, we couldn't hear.
because I was facing the other direction.
Yep, couldn't hear a
Sorry.
thing. That's okay. So, if and you'd like to repeat it, man, this is so boring. Cutting fabric. Boring. Beautiful end results, but boring getting there, right?
Mhm.
Okay, let's. Okay, this group here. And see, I barely can be able to get 5. There's 50 of them here. Um, 40 here. And times 5. And then 2 times, there's 10 here. So I'm gonna call it quits for right now. I still have these 5 to do. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got these 5. So I'll work on those. And this is the box that has the rotary blade, the iron cleaner, which I need, and a little vacuum. So if I'm going to put this stuff back in, I'm going to have to boom. So let's put this here. This down here. Here. Mhm. Oh, couldn't get the vacuum back in there. There's no way. Little vacuum's cute. I need to try it on my machine.
Ready,
Yeah,
Matt?
unplug the iron. Get a drink. I'm dying of thirst. Um, Patty, I like cardinals also. It's Indiana state bird. And then, hi, Maritza. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Welcome, welcome. Patty, our state flower is the peony.
Peony.
Peony. And the state tree is the tulip. Tulip.
Learn something new every day.
Yes, you do. That was good. So, clear my mess. Okay. Grab a couple of my taxis. Work on that. Now it's time to go.
doing a jigsaw puzzle on my Kindle right now.
A jigsaw puzzle. I like jigsaw puzzles. I have fun with them.
I like doing them on my Kindle because I don't lose pieces.
There you go. Okay. And one. Get up there. One. One. Let's see, gotta get a five. Okay, so then we go up one. Can't do anything without the needle and the thread, right?
Having a needle and thread really helps.
That's what I've heard. I'm not sure though if it's true. Hmm. California, the animal I think is the bear,
Mm-hmm.
and the tree,
Redwood.
redwood. That's right. I learned all that in elementary school, and I just forgot.
Well, redwood just makes sense because of those trees
Hmm.
that grow there so beautifully and are
I
so.
love that tree that you can drive your car through.
Mm-hmm. There, just did one puzzle
I know.
of one of the fjords in Norway. Woohoo!
How many pieces?
I just did 64.
Two.
Mm-hmm.
Do you always do the border first?
Yes,
Yeah, me too. I got some real puzzles over here to do.
I don't.
So Christmas, Lori Holt, um, 1,000 piece puzzles. Okay, is that gonna work? Yes.
I had a Missouri Star quilt puzzle box that I was given. I made it. I wasn't thrilled with it.
What was it?
Quilts hanging on a line in front of hanging in front of buildings. It just was not my cup of tea.
Okay.
I personally, if I'm going to spend the time and do a physical puzzle, I want it to be landscape,
Like Thomas Kincaid or
like mountains and a river flowing through it, that kind of thing.
my cross stitches, that kind of thing. Okay. And first, doing the hexies, I didn't think I'd like it, but
It really grew on you.
and it grew on my fingers too. I got all these sores from being poked. But yeah, it really, really grew on. Makes me wish I was 40 years younger.
All the time you missed.
Yep, all that time. I could have been doing it. But I didn't even know what cross stitch was or any of this stuff. I think I started doing it back in, I made my first quilt in 98. So I think it was back in 98. I learned all this. The manager of my apartments, she taught me how to latch hook, cross stitch, make the quilt, the trip around the world, and latch hook. So yeah, she taught me a lot. And then our other manager that came along, Joni, she taught me embroidery. Sandra taught me hexies and foundation paper piecing. So she actually taught me both the paper piecing. Somebody taught me, my Joyce, she taught me crochet. So I learned a lot from friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mom never taught me anything.
Center says they are set up for live.
Oh, good.
Good,
You must
Sandra.
have gotten your internet up and working. That's good.
Yes, I'm very happy to hear that.
She says Susan was with us when I taught you at Hexies.
Yep.
Yeah, she sure was. It was when y'all came over.
Yep. Okay.
You know, there are only certain ways that these hexies will go on.
Center says now for the internet to work.
You got it, Sandra.
Yeah. One nice thing, our library has hotspot devices you can check out, which for some reason, when the internet went out here, I went in to put a request on for one, and they actually had one right then and there I could check out.
Aren't you glad you don't have to do that anymore?
Yeah. Okay, where did I put my scissors?
I don't know. When Sandra taught the hexie, Susan, you already knew how to make them, right?
Yes, I'd already made a couple baby quilts with hexies.
I had no idea how to do this. None. And it would not have been something that I would have ventured and tried to do myself.
Oh, see, that was I'm going, okay, that's the same. Pin it, the fabric.
We can't hear you, Susan.
I figured, how to do it myself. If you're doing a hexie, pin it down, kind of quarter inch around or so around the outside edge. That's the way I do it. Fold and baste, and sew them together.
So you learned on your own.
Yep.
How about foundation paper piecing?
Self-taught.
Wow.
Free patterns online at that point in time. And Carol Doak books that a friend let me borrow and copy patterns from.
And away you went. Do you know how to latch hook?
Mother taught me that when I was like 7, 8.
See, my mom never taught me any of that.
Taught me how to do needlepoint on canvas. Taught me how to tat, but I never kept up with that, so I'm having to reteach myself. Watching YouTube videos.
I don't know what that is. I know that Lana does it, but I don't know what it is. About knitting and do you know how to knit?
I don't like it. I crochet. I do not like knitting at all.
No way.
I can blame my mother, a combination of my mother and my stubbornness.
Carol said I had to go for a while because my two sisters came by for a visit.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
That was nice. So, they taught you how to knit wrong or what?
No, I was the first thing my mother gave me to make was a pair of mittens for my little brother. Not the easiest first thing, but you know what? I was working at it. I wanted it to be good and be right, and I was taking my time. And my mother thought I was taking too much time. She took it away from me, and within a couple hours, had the second mitten done, and gave it to my little brother, and gave me no credit for making any of it.
So he thinks that she did it.
Yep.
Wow. Did you ever tell him?
Oh, years ago now. Nicholas, that sounds like the way mom treated you, yeah, and Wendy.
Yeah.
Wendy's first main thing was a sweater, and mother found a mistake in it and made her take it all apart and start over.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
I'm serious. Wendy finished it.
I don't think I would have taken it all apart. Why is this?
Yay!
Okay, that's a perfect fit right there. So then after this, that, like that, so it's not upside down. Okay. Well, I hope to someday learn how to knit. Not looking very likely, but I'm hoping. I see these ladies like in the doctor's office or whatever. They're just knitting away, not even looking at
My
what they're
sister,
doing. Yeah, they don't even look at what they're doing. And I can't even do it.
my sister for a while had a um blog that she did for knitting. Yeah, pretty decent blog.
Wow. Wow. Okay, Cheryl. Okay, you already read that. So after me at 1 o'clock, right? 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time is Sandra. It looks like she got the internet to work.
We hope.
Hopefully, yeah, we hope.
No, not yet. She hasn't.
No.
She said now for the internet to work. She just set up for the live. She didn't say her internet was working.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's Sandra if her internet is working. And then tonight at 7, possibly Eastern time, is Susan, Shady Susan, Sewing Sensations by Shady Susan. And then tomorrow at 4 o'clock Central is Gladys and I.
Star of the show.
Gladys, Maya. Anyway, so that's this. And then Saturday we have our private Zoom that we have a lot of fun on. So, Cheryl, my first love is quilting, but I also knit, crochet, embroidery, and I've done some smocking, etc. Wow. I just found out about embroidery maybe 3 years ago. Goodbye, Sandra. See you over
That's Sandra.
on your channel. So that's what's happening that I know the rest of the week. What time is it? Okay, we still got a couple minutes. Okay, so I gotta. Yes, see you in a couple minutes, Sandra. Absolutely. We are all going to walk over there in an orderly fashion. We're not going to push, we're not going to shove, and we're not going to run. There's plenty of
So
room
I'm
over
gonna
at
to my
Sandra's.
car and go get a haircut.
Is that where you're going?
But yeah,
Gonna go get a haircut, huh?
yeah. It's been a month. It's starting to cook me.
Wow, I haven't had a haircut. Let me think. September of 2021.
February 2020.
Yeah, Jen has hers cut all the time too. Dave cuts it. But I can't believe it's been a month for Gladys. Seems like you just said that, you know. Where is the time going?
Fast.
God, I know every time I turn around, it's like
Slipping into the future, as that song says. I'm
time keeps on
slipping,
slipping.
slipping.
I think that's Steve Miller Band. I got that song. Into the future, fly like an eagle. Well, that was on the last episode of Magnum, season 7, when he was in, I don't know, kind of stated he was dying, and he went up to heaven, and they're singing that song.
It's up in Susan's channel.
Thank you, Lisa. Yep, there's Susan's channel. Have not heard from her all week, so I don't know what she has planned or what's going on.
She wasn't on last week.
No. Last time I talked to her was last Saturday in our Zoom. I don't know where she is or what's going on. I hope everything's okay. I hope. Okay, does anybody have any questions about Gladys's cards, though? Oh, wow. NYPD helicopter crashes in the Hudson River near New York City. At least 4 people on board. Headline news.
Nothing would care. I mean, we kind of care, but not for the coaching channel. Okay, everybody. Well,
Yeah. It's time to go over to Sandra's. So everybody
Bye.
Susan, will we see you next week?
It's Holy Week. I don't know. Tuesday, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Monday, probably. Tuesday, maybe. I'll let you know what day I decide to head your way to visit quilt shops for the shop hop.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. I'll send you stuff on Mondays and Tuesday, okay? Ow, my eye. Have a great day, everybody, and thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Gladys. See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.